And here we are in Rishikesh looking at this bridge and the river. And this bridge, which we cross rather a lot actually, several times every day, apparently was built by the British to last for 100 years, and those 100 years were up last year. So it's supposed to be collapsing, and there are skull and crossbones signs either end of it, but everybody still merrily wanders over it to get their fruit and veg every day. The cows use it, the people use it. I don't think the bikes are allowed to use it. The bikes use another bridge. There's me, gazing out at the view, and here we are at the shops, or our local shops. This is our food stall. You never know quite who you're going to get here. Different people. Obviously, families own the stall. Sometimes you get the small child running it. Sometimes you get the wife running it. Sometimes the uncle. Sometimes the brother. Whoever. Sometimes nobody. Usually there's somebody there though. So this is our selection of fruit, fresh fruit and veg.
Get some cabbage as well.
Oh yes, we need a cabbage.
Oh,
So one
yeah.
of those, so we can mix it in the poha.
Yeah. And lovely aubergines there.
Aubergines, really nice big aubergines they have here. Lovely stuff.
You need some nimbu, some lemon.
Yeah, lemons. Yeah. You like the ginger? You like some more ginger?
I'm not eating ginger really, it's all yours.
That one. Garlic we definitely don't need right now. Offers. Nice. Yeah, that's a good one.
Cool. That's a really nice bit.
That's a good one.
Looks like they got some coriander there if you're interested.
Yeah. Some coriander.
I'll take your stick.
Thank you very much.
Whoopsies.
Want some coriander?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, that's fresh.
That's a bunch of coriander.
Just take a bunch. There's about as much as like crumb on there.
Yep, go for it.
So they give you these little baskets. Sometimes they're woefully small, but they seem to have managed to cram everything in. Not strange. Insects are crawling over there. You do have to check your fruit and veg when you get it home. Wash everything, obviously. What she's weighing out for me there, that nice little stack of fruit and veg, I think cost me 190 rupees, which is about £1.90. So thinking about what that would cost in Britain, yeah, it's quite a difference. In fact, I bought a pack of playing cards this morning for 35 rupees, which I believe is about 40p.
Okay guys, so we've been out and got our food, and actually yes, we have rested for the afternoon. We haven't moved straight to cooking the meal, but here's the stuff for the meal. So this meal, my brief for this is that we've got to get some protein in it, we've got to get some calcium in it, and we've got to make sure that Katrina is gluten-free. Okay, so this pretty much I think is fitting that. Here's our peppers. We've got some cauliflower in there, there's some cabbage, and we've got more of this. This is just for demonstration. I just didn't put more on so it wouldn't overload everything. But these are the kind of things we've got. We've got our aubergines cut up here, so they've all been done. We can pre-soak those with salt to get the water out. Sorry, I meant coat them in salt to get the water out, not soak them. Soak them, they'll go disgusting. Chickpeas, we forgot to put these in, but normally you put these in about 2-3 hours before. 3 hours before, isn't it? 3-4 hours before, and they come up much bigger than that. That would normally be enough for a portion for the two of us. But we've also got some nuts, which will only take about an hour, so we can have those tonight. And between that and that would normally give us our protein and calcium. Okay. Got an onion, which I want to chop up later. Apple for a little bit of fruity sort of chutney kind of flavour, some curry there. Some garlic there. Yeah, okay. Something I do for myself is a little bit of vinaigrette. Katrina's got to stay off that at the moment because she's trying to give her guts a rest. The doctor's told her that. So just knock up a little bit of vinaigrette, and vinaigrette is just using apple cider vinegar and a bit of garlic and a lemon, which are over there. Just squeeze a lemon in there, and usually that's about it. That's all I need for my vinegar. A little bit of olive oil. Olive oil, of course, here. Ordinary olive oil, not extra virgin, because we're going to be cooking in it. And then I like to mix into this poha. This is red rice, so this is gluten-free. Very cheap to get hold of this here, but it's basically just rice flakes. This goes in, gets cooked for a couple of minutes, really quickly, and then I take a bit of this and mix in peanut butter and soy sauce tamari, gluten-free tamari, okay? And that makes a kind of like satay sort of thing to it, you know, makes that sort of satay rice. Yeah, okay. And if I want for my part of it, because Katrina's been told not to have tomatoes, but these are about 50 rupees here, these little things, so maybe mix in a bit of tomato. So that is our meal.
That's our balanced diet.
That's our balanced diet.
And how much did that cost us then?
The poha, how much is the poha?
Poha, for the brown rice poha is about £2 for a whole
200
packet.
rupees, yeah, £2 for that.
Yeah.
As you said today, it was £2 for this lot. The chickpeas we get in a kilogram bag for about, I don't know, 80p from the local shop. The nuts are a bit pricey. Obviously, nuts
Yeah.
are always pricey.
The 500 rupees for a
So
whole,
about £5 for a pack of those.
for
but
a whole kilo though.
But that's a kilo, and we
Yeah.
use them very sparingly.
Yeah.
Okay, this stuff's pretty cheap. This stuff's very cheap. That's about 100 each, or £1 each.
£1 each for peanut butter, that's not bad.
That was a bit pricey, but again, that's imported good.
And that's
So,
lasted us a long time.
Yeah, and these things are all things that we've been using for several weeks, basically. So,
So
you know, the only-
actually,
yeah.
calculating the vegetables and how much it cost when we went shopping today, taking that amount from it, works out that a meal for two is about £1.60. Or about
Pretty much, because some of that's
120
left
to
over.
160.
We haven't used it all.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's some left there.
So that's between the two of us.
Yeah, and then these things are things we use sort of more steadily, so it's not too bad. It's not
About
too bad.
80p each, I reckon.
Okay, so all that remains is to get on the hob and cook it.
Brilliant, and we shall show you that tomorrow. So tomorrow's video is going to be about cooking the dish.
Will do.
Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the alert button.